China Jo-Jo Drugstores Incorporated, CJJD, unusual volume on Monday's spotlight. In services sector, shares of China Jo-Jo Drugstores Incorporated, CJJD, were valued at $1.66 and moved 5.48% as of a recent closing trade. CJJD is trending with unusual volume activity. A total volume of 0.14 million shares were traded versus to average volume of 0.02 million shares. If you are going to be trading the stock, you want to ensure volume is healthy, so you are not stuck in a position. This stock trading volume of the day is higher than their average volume. Stocks with unusual volume are worth watching because some of these stocks may be trending up. The higher volume indicates the strength of the trend, whether the stock is on an uptrend or a downtrend. If a stock goes up with unusual volume, it indicates strength or entry signal. When a stock goes down with unusual volume, it indicates weakness or exit signal. Of course, a trader should combine the volume indicator with other technical indicators for better result. China Jo-Jo Drugstores Incorporated, CJJD, shares have been seen trading -23.90% off its 52-week peak value and changed 14.24% from its 52-week bottom price value. The percentage off the 52-week high or low refers to when a stock current price is relative to where it is traded over the last 52 weeks. This gives investors an idea of how much the security has moved in the last year and whether it is trading near the top, middle or bottom of the range. China Jo-Jo Drugstores Incorporated, CJJD, held 25.38 million outstanding shares currently. The company have shares float of 15.18 million. Now have a look at past performance, weekly performance to year-to-date performance, how China Jo-Jo Drugstores Incorporated, CJJD, has been moved, whether it performed well or not. CJJD reported a change of 2.09% over the last week and performed 4.08% over the last month, while its year-to-date, YTD, performance revealed an activity trend of -2.41%. The stock's quarterly performance specifies a shift of -5.20%, and its last 12-month performance stands at -5.15%, while moved -5.74% for the past 6 months. In terms of China Jo-Jo Drugstores Incorporated, CJJD, stock price comparison to its moving averages, shares of company are 2.11% away from the 50-day moving average and 3.05% away from 20-day average. If we take a long-term observation, shares have been trading at a distance of -4.96% from the 200-day moving average. Moving averages are used as a strong indicator for technical stock analysis, and it helps investors in figuring out where the stock has been and also facilitate in determining where it may be possibly heading. Investors of this company earned a return of 0.30% on the assets it owns in past 12 months. Return on equity, ROE, is 0.90%. A high ROE indicates successfully earning more assets and value for its shareholders off its reinvested earnings. A low ROE warns that the company is not generating a good return on its reinvested earnings. China Jo-Jo Drugstores Incorporated, CJJD, SRSI, Relative Strength Index, is 56.00. RSI is a technical indicator of price momentum, comparing the size of recent gains to the size of recent losses and establishes oversold and overbought positions. Technical analysts have little regard for the value of a company. They use historic price data to observe stock price patterns to predict the direction of that price going forward. Analysts use common formulas and ratios to accomplish this. Over the past week, the company showed volatility of 3.21%. Moving out to look at the previous month volatility move, the stock is at 2.43%. When selecting a security for investment, traders look at its historical volatility to help determine the relative risk of a potential trade. There are numerous metrics that measure volatility in differing contexts, and each trader has favorites. Regardless of which metric you utilize, a firm understanding of the concept of volatility and how it is measured is essential to successful investing. Simply put, volatility is a reflection of the degree to which price moves. A stock with a price that fluctuates wildly, hits new highs and lows or moves erratically is considered highly volatile. A stock that maintains a relatively stable price has low volatility. A highly volatile stock is inherently riskier, but that risk cuts both ways. When investing in a volatile security, the risk of success is increased just as much as the risk of failure. For this reason, many traders with a high risk tolerance look to multiple measures of volatility to help inform their trade strategies.